quest is right there, so we should probably spawn in at that one. I've added Ningguang to my team to be a shield, but I don't know how well that's gonna go since she has like no attack at the moment and her artifacts are like at 0. More of those guys. It was funny because I had one of my daily quests were like right here and I was like, please don't accidentally trigger the main story.
Kunjun, we need to get going.
Results, Mr. Kunjun?
There are many beautiful rocks here, but nothing out of the ordinary. I couldn't find any clues.
Well, there's never any ancient memories?
Rocks endure, but as eons pass, their memories are erased. Those memories that survive are rooted in powerful emotion or thought.
You know, like a really, really bad event, and we're about to go touch the crystal of that really bad event. Love this plan.
That makes sense. It is the same for people.
Head to the ancient tree and investigate. Oh, there's an entire cave down here. Wonderful. There's no way farther. There's no little girl in here. I didn't know that was down there. Is that new? Or did I just completely miss that? Yeah, so I wandered away from the area I was supposed to be investigating. Okay. I hate when it's just a random spot to trigger the cutscene in an open
Such
world.
an immense tree.
And there's so many mysterious looking crystals up there too. Amazing.
This ancient
Paimon
tree.
is so excited because she's like 3.
Yeah.
Let's
100,
conduct
but
separate
3.
investigations. I'll take that area. Perhaps you could survey this section.
Sure.
All right then.
Kunjun, can you see anything worth investigating?
Well, there is this stone tablet here.
Doesn't seem very interesting. Paimon's gonna look over there.
Paimon, we should probably read the tombstone. Come on.
Huh. It's worth a try, surely. Let me see. Oh.
Uh-oh. It's a bad rock. Rock is bad.
This is...
No touchy bad rock.
What's wrong?
It's gonna make him evil.
just a bit lightheaded. It's past. Nothing to worry about.
Did you see something?
Not yet.
Liar, liar, pants on fire. He's sus.
Whatever. Why don't you climb the tree and have a look?
It's already up in the tree before I was struggling to find this cutscene. I'm sort of upset that I have to climb back up there.
Oh. You think so?
When has Paimon ever come up with a bad idea?
Many times.
Wait a minute.
All the time.
Paimon can fly. Alright, Paimon will go. You wait here. Paimon will...
All of you, come here.
Never mind, we're not climbing the tree. Zhongli found the hole I found earlier and couldn't trigger because I didn't find the cutscene.
Quick, let's go see. Maybe he found another miner.
No. Find Zhongli. I wonder where he is. Where could he possibly be? Not at the archway to the hidden cave.
This has been newly dug. It would appear our answer is up ahead.
Oh, newly dug. Okay, so it wasn't here before. She was making the miners dig it. Awesome.
Is that a voice coming from the tunnel? Someone else go first.
Compose yourselves. I will lead us in. There is an unusual presence emanating from inside the tunnel. Prepare yourselves and tread lightly.
To see a little evil girl. Alrighty, here we go. Oh, just one step. Okay. Okay.
Listen.
The missing miners are here.
That seal wasn't there when I was
What are
exploring
they
in
digging
here.
for?
I'm afraid that this whole tunnel is the fruit of their strenuous labor.
That gate. Has it been there all along?
No.
Digging a tunnel to this ancient seal. Had they not been discovered, they would undoubtedly persevere until the gate.
So behind the seal, there's...
Uh-oh, we gotta fight the miners. They're attacking Paimon.
Paimon, no!
I will have order. Barrier.
What do we do? We can't hurt them.
But also, can no one tell that Zhongli's barrier is clearly the barrier they are digging into? Like, it's the same color. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Sun Jung just went and took a hit for Zhongli. I'm surprised. Uh-oh. There's the vacuum. And now we're loading the boss. Fight. Here we go. The new weekly boss. Let's go die. Defeat him.
What type of monster is this?
Lorax, you arrive at my doorstep of your own volition. Excellent. Taking revenge for sealing me away will be all the easier.
So, the little girl is your power incarnate. But if you recall, Azhdaha, this is not how we intended for events to transpire.
Waste not your words. Your life is mine.
Watch out!
Allow me.
You've recovered. How can that...
Focus your efforts, Morax.
Quake! Rise!
Crumb.
Wheel of life.
Rise!
Crumble.
I really don't understand how
Even
Zhongli is
bedrock
supposed to
can
help
be
with this
turned to
fight. He has like
dust.
0 attack that helps in any way against this rock thing. Take me back. Yeah, it's impossible to get out of the range of that.
Your life is mine.
Poor baby. Just throw him into a fight to kill him.
Use Zhongli as shield. Don't you have to wait for his ult? Like, he just summons the pillar thing. Like, I've never used Zhongli before, so I have no idea how to get his shield to go up. Hold the spear? I thought that just did his sliding dash thing. So I hold the pillar down for a shield too? Oh good, I just get to run past everybody and go back in. That's nice. and it's not cutscene related now. Current party is lower than recommended. Yup. Sounds about right.
What type of monster is this?
Morax,
Okay,
you
there
arrive
it
at my
is.
doorstep of your own volition. Excellent. Taking revenge for sealing me away will be all the easier.
So, the little girl is your power incarnate. But if you recall, Azhdaha, this is not how we intended for events to transpire.
Waste not your words. Your life is mine. The enraged Earth will not absolve you!
Is this cheating? Yes. Do I care at this point? No.
Stabilize!
There is no atonement for 1,000-year
Faster?
pain!
Oh, wow.
Solidify!
Shifting sands know not the mountain's permanence.
Life goes on.
Crumble! The enraged Earth will not absolve you!
Get back, get back.
Watch
Oh dear.
out!
Allow me.
You've recovered. How can that...
Focus your efforts, Morax.
Who is the strange voice?
Solidify!
So many questions.
Nobody answers.
Fisher!
Quake!
From rock to dust. Sooner or later.
Go.
There is no atonement for 1,000-year pain!
This is order.
Is once not enough? You would forsake me again?
If that is what you choose to believe, so be it. He who bears the weight of memory is destined to shoulder the burden of truth, as it ought to be.
Okay, those were words, but I sure did not have time to decode them.
Gather!
Detestable!
Like his horns, honestly.
Yeah.
We're way behind. For Rex Lapis! No touching!
Heck yeah, we're doing this for Rex Lapis. We're all about to die.
Gather!
Chi-Chi!
There is no atonement for 1,000-year pain! Cowardly insects!
Order guide you.
Shifting sands know not the mountain's evidence, Morax. You think you can destroy me?
Rise.
Gather.
Hey dude, you want to come out of the ground now? Please? There you are.
Quake. Stabilize. Keep back. Time for retribution. Ha!
Fisher!
Here. Ha!
There is no atonement
Gather.
for 1,000-year pain!
Faster. Like
Solidify.
Come, experience an eon of suffering!
Ha! Rise. Gather.
Enraged Earth will not absolve you!
Quake. Stabilize. Stabilize.
Shifting sands know not the mountain's
This
evidence.
is order.
There we go, there we go. He's almost
Fisher.
now.
Rise.
Yay! You went back into jail.
Morax, 1,000 years after you sealed me underground. So here lies the wisdom of the gods. Destroy all deemed redundant. Enlist tyrants to ravage the wilderness.
No. You have forgotten.
Who is mystery person?
that voice.
Azhdaha.
Huh? Kunjun?
Kunjun is Azhdaha? Okay. Kunjun? Question mark?
During the battle,
Kunjun?
you imbued us with your
Question mark,
power.
by the way.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yes, it was all I could manage.
Which one is the real Azhdaha?
Forgive me for concealing the truth, traveler. There were things that only became clear to me upon reaching this tree.
AKA when I touched the tombstone and remembered everything.
And you were like,
Allow
oh
me
shit.
to
Okay.
elaborate.
So there are 2 Azhdahas?
Azhdahas, by
Is
the
it
way.
Azhdahas or Azhdahas, Paimon?
No, it can't be. That's impossible.
That's impossible!
That's
When
impossible!
the seal loosened, your
I
power
trusted you.
manifested
You were
in
my
this
brother.
world as a
Oh,
child.
sorry.
Your plan was to launch an attack on both ends, from outside and within, thereby fully destroying the seal. I was another power awakened with the loosening of the seal. Too weak to reincarnate, but strong enough to possess a human body.
So Kunjun is just a dude that got possessed by a god. Whoopsie.
But my aim was clear. Find Morax and aid him in stopping you.
Oh yeah, I'm Morax, by the way. Spoilers.
I had sensed that something was amiss when you mentioned Dragonfall.
Morax, do you want to tell the tale?
Yeah, what do you explain what's going on?
There would be no harm in it. The decision is yours.
Oh, because we have plenty of time right now. Okay.
You haven't changed. Then allow me. Azhdaha was once a friend
Azhdaha.
and
Yeah.
ally of the Geo-Archon Morax. Slowly, he forgot the face of his old friend. And his memories of defending Liyue Harbor disintegrated.
Dragon dementia.
Got it.
What would you expect? It was humanity that attacked the ley lines that sustained me.
This much is true. Which is why you attacked the chasm. Why you waged war against Morax. Morax shared with us some of his power to prevent further erosion. But it was futile. And so, we became you. And from your will, I emerged. I am your final contract. Witness the promise between Azhdaha and Morax. You can hate me, but you cannot deny me.
I will not swear allegiance to this insect.
Morax is not an insect.
He's my friend.
A lord over insects is nothing but an insect in turn.
If you are the memory of the Earth, then I am the memory of coexistence. Of coexistence with humanity.
That's nice. Nice to know rocks coexist with us, I guess. This is sort of a really weird metaphor about sentient rocks.
All powers under heaven rise and fall of land and sea.
A star appears within the wild. A sun ascends as bright as jade. Strange. What is this feeling? And all this?
You are spent, and I will soon disappear. Before I do, heed these words.
See, this is why I didn't think we had time for story time. I knew this guy was gonna disappear soon.
No, that isn't true. I don't accept this as fate.
Well, you
Perhaps
should.
it isn't, but it remains an inevitable misfortune.
More axe.
The little girl vanished.
Uh-oh, we murdered the little girl that wasn't real. Sealed
Are you
away.
satisfied,
ugly.
Azhdaha?
I had to make amends. Satisfaction had no part in it. So, Morax, you call yourself Zhongli these days.
So you got a new name.
I do.
No.
Yes, I do. I also got rid of my vision. No longer Archon. Don't worry about it.
To me, you're Morax.
As you please. Power is nearly spent.
Perceptive as always, my friend.
Gay.
Gay. Well, I mean, they both turn into dragons.
Gay dragons.
Gay dragons.
Shall we get going, you and I?
Gay.
Gay.
Surely the
dragons.
pressing matter is still that of the miners trapped outside the seal.
Fuck them. I wanna go be gay.
Indeed. Hence the need to get going. To fix the damage left in your wake.
Challenge completed. We got a fragment and a book, and we're gonna open this chest. Heck yeah. It's just a giant prison. Keeps going
For forever.
forever.
Is this WandaVision?
No. It is not a hexagon.
Nor red.
How did we get here? We need to go back and check on the miners.
How did we wake up here? They left you here so they could go be gay before you left. Like, come on. See, the miners are here. Oh, Uncle died. Yeah.
So there you are. My men and I found your clues and followed them straight here.
Good.
Sadly, we found no trace of the other three.
They are in the hole.
Huh? Young Kun, what is...
I'm a god now.
Nothing. Pay it no mind. Those three miners are over there.
Cave? What happened?
They're exhausted, but not in danger. Don't worry.
You know, mining for 6 days straight isn't dangerous.
You know.
Right. Well, thank you, all of you.
Can I come with you?
No problem. You rescued my men. I'll be happy to assist all of you in any way I can.
So I'm guessing Azhdaha is setting up plans for human Kunjun. When he wakes up, he's like, "Where am I?" And Uncle Dad's like, "Okay, time to go back to Liyue Harbor. Come on, dude." And he's like, "Okay, guess I didn't know we got to a tree. This is weird."
You're coming back to Liyue Harbor too, right?
No.
Not I. Merely this body.
Yeah.
Azhdaha. I am no longer the Geo Archon.
I sort of lost it. How did you lose that? Lost it in a bet.
It did?
I can sense it.
Just didn't want to mention it.
Today I am just an ordinary citizen of Liyue.
That is also an Earth God with a shit ton of power. But I'm totally a normal citizen.
Totally.
And how will Liyue fare without Rex Lapis?
It means you, man.
Even without a god above, this remains a nation of men. I was once their god. I ought to be here to witness their rise and fall.
If they die to you, so be it. I'll be there to watch.
You were always the strongest among us. Yet, it would seem that even you have been eroded.
I just retired, damn.
That's unimportant. You may live forever, doomed to a lonely existence. Yet, even this is temporary. When you reach the end of time, those people, those past and future relationships predetermined by fate, they will be waiting for you.
Dude, that's really sad, but also really gay. If you know what he just said. Sorry you got to live, you have to live forever. But even forever will end, and when that happens, I'll be there waiting for you. Cause your relationships from the past are fated to meet again. Wow. And relationships he makes in the future. But, I mean, Azhdaha is the past relationship. Right?
I do not pretend to match your rhetoric when it comes to the subject of a life long lived. I fear that the life of an elemental being is longer than any in this world.
Really?
You've brought a smile to my face. When all is said and done, a reunion between old friends is an auspicious occasion.
That day in the chasm. Did you hesitate?
A heart of stone is a heart nonetheless, and was for a time a god of the people of Liyue.
I had to protect my people, man. You were attacking the chasm.
You chose justice, but did not forsake your kindness.
I struggled to confront you, let alone seal you away.
I was there with Liyue's founder. The face may have changed, but the content of the contract remains intact.
I know it's just a contract, but like, marriages are contracts too.
Old friend. God of contracts. I hereby honor our agreement. My life is at an end. I will join the eternal flow of time. And you, Morax, you will live for many a day to come.
You're leaving?
Hold on, did Zhongli's hair just glitch through his shoulder really
Yes.
badly?
Yes, it did.
I'm like, why did your model do that in the cutscene, man?
If it is fated, Morax, we will meet again.
You know, at the end of time.
Whoa. That was so weird. It was like he suddenly became another person.
Even though his model looks exactly the same, because we can't afford to change it. A great friend of yours.
He was. Centuries may have passed since then, but events from 1,000 years ago remain crystal clear in my mind.
Ooh.
The end. Shortly afterward, volunteers take the unconscious dude back to the city, along with the miners, and these guys were left behind.
He was willing to be sealed away, but as the erosion set in, he forgot.
Have you also been affected by Alzheimer's?
Even I cannot avoid it. But there is something I understand better than most. When the door opens, it is time to leave.
So you decided to stop being the Archon?
Personally sealing away an old friend. This is just one form of erosion I have endured.
You still care a lot about Liyue.
Well, yeah, he didn't stop caring. He cared so much he realized he wasn't a good Geo-Archon anymore. And that Liyue didn't need him anymore.
Call it part of my duty.
Hold on, hold on. Oh, we get to ask him things.
Oh? About what?
Oh, we're hitting the topic that we shouldn't ask about.
You know, my sister and, Conria, civilization underground that was destroyed.
So, not long ago, we met a guy called Dane.
Dane Sliff, but yes, Dane.
He told us about Conria and the punishment of the gods. That's when we realized that those events were connected to the person we're searching for.
My sibling.
Zhongli, you're a god. You've lived through thousands of years of history. Surely you experienced the incident?
Please tell us Vinti was not there. It's very important to us. Don't say huh. Zhongli, you're scaring me now.
I cannot say.
Okay.
Why?
Spoilers.
You can't even give us a thread of information? This is so important to us.
Just need to know if you were there, you know, at the crime scene.
I understand. But I must apologize. This is my contract.
Darn Celestia!
It was signed before it all began. I have always honored the contract. And kept my silence.
About Celestia. They dare not speak of the place/her.
How can you be like that?
Traveler's given up. Traveler's done. You don't get to come visit the teapot. You've lost your teapot privileges.
You two are friends to me. I can assure it brings me no pleasure to disappoint you. But as the god of contracts, I cannot go back on my word.
I
Would
believe
you be ready to find out?
Perhaps.
It appears your understanding of this world continues to grow.
Yeah.
There are many events of ages past. Many secrets that lie hidden.
Okay. But I would would still like to know if you had been there.
If you take the same road as that person, there may be more difficulties ahead. But as long as you firmly believe that you are on the right path, everything has meaning.
His sister went on a journey to all of the countries before the fall of Conria. So Zhongli knows our sister. Probably put together that it was our sister from the moment he met us.
What?
And remembers that girl that caused the fall of a whole nation. But he's like, as long as you do the right thing and don't go being evil like your sister, it'll be fine. Quest completed. To be continued. Okay, can I ask Zhongli a bunch of questions?
This tablet was erected by Mountain Shaper. It names Azhdaha as a terrible dragon, and serves as a warning for later generations to stay away from this place, from the seal. It's a shame. There is a fine line between good and evil. If the good and evil within him could be summarized in a single sentence, well, never mind.
You gaze quietly at Zhongli as he stands beneath the tree.
Gay traveler.
Yeah. So what's with our god boyfriends and having dead best friend boyfriends from thousands of years ago? Venti has OG Venti, and Zhongli has Azhdaha. Like, they both have this situation of being really sad about someone who's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just stand in awkward silence. Zhongli says nothing more. A fleeting moment, 1,000 years in the mortal world. The rocks feel it, and so too does the earth and the gods. Okay, but Zhongli, can I ask you questions that aren't about my sister? No? No? Okay, you're just gonna stand there staring at the rock quietly and sadly? Okay.